Welcome back. So a 58-year-old teacher from Limpopo who's accused of raping a minor is expected to apply for bail at the Mankweng Magistrate Court. That's near Polokwane. In fact, he's still in custody after making a second court appearance. His identity is being withheld to protect the minor. Watching the story is SABC News reporter Pimani Baloyi, who joins us now live from the Mankweng Magistrate Court. Another really disheartening case here of sexual assault against a minor, specifically in that part of the country. Take us through what we've learned about today's bail application so far.
Good morning, Ayanda, and good morning to our viewers. As you rightfully stated, that 58-year-old man appeared before this magistrate court today. Today was the second day that he was applying a continuation of his bail application, which started last week. And last week, Ayanda, we saw his son affidavit being read into the court record. As you rightfully stated, we cannot show the face of that said teacher. And additionally, per the court ruling, we also cannot show the face of his legal representative, Mr. Khumalo. Mr. Khumalo last week started reading his affidavit, and essentially he says it's not a flight risk. He needs to be released on bail so that he can continue caring for his family, where he states is the sole breadwinner. But he also added that in terms of his respect for they are referring to her as the alleged minor in that affidavit. The alleged minor, he made the decision to resign from his position at that said school in order to spare her, stating that he believes he will be cleared of all charges, emphasizing that DNA test will set him free. And these are DNA charges that we had after that son affidavit was read. The investigating officer was called to the witness stand, and the investigating officer emphasized that they have strong evidence against him. That DNA that was mentioned in that son affidavit allegedly was found from a towel that was found in the said teacher's classroom, where the investigating officer told court that they were shown that towel by that 13-year-old learner who is in grade 7 at that school, stating that this is the towel that he used after sexually assaulting her. We know the information from that investigating officer is that that said teacher would lure that child to his classroom while other learners were at assembly praying, and he would allegedly rape her and then use that towel and keep it in the class. The investigating officer stating that he cannot necessarily say they are dependent on that DNA evidence because he's not sure if it had not been washed. He even mentioned chemicals that could have washed that towel, stating that their evidence, despite that DNA evidence, their case is quite strong because the child told them that he is the perpetrator, and there are other surrounding circumstances that lead him to be the perpetrator of this crime. But also the investigating officer also spoke at length about the safety of this former teacher, stating that the community in that community is quite angry, and there have been threats that he might get attacked, but also stating that the safety of the minor should he be released on bail. Even though in his son affidavit, the accused also gave a statement, an affidavit from a family relative. We are not told the exact address. Somebody who stated in court record that they were willing to take him in their home should he be released on bail. We expect this court, the court next week to continue. It's been postponed to next week, Thursday, where both the state and the defense will be given their closing arguments before the magistrate here in Mankweng can give her judgment on whether this accused is given bail or not. Ayanda?
Sure, really concerning indeed, and we'll have to watch to see how this all unfolds. An incredibly difficult time, I imagine, for the community there, and of course this minor at the center of that case. Pimani Baloyi, live to us there from just outside the Mankweng Magistrates Court. Thanks very much indeed.